Hello everyone and thank you for sharing your time with me. My name is Kirill Ushakov. I am a full-stack web developer with 12 years of experience, and the last 3 years I mostly worked as senior Angular developer. In this presentation, I want briefly describe my experience, skills and most significant projects which I worked on. I don't plan to deep dive in details. I just want to give you a general view about my background in web development. I am a Russian software engineer from the Moscow region, Zhukovsky city, but for the moment I've moved to Turkey and now live in Alanya. This is a small city in the province Antalya located on the coast of the Mediterranean Sea that is a good fit for work and rest. I worked on different types of projects from simple static pages to complicated web applications. My experience includes a wide range of developer activities as on the front-end side and back-end as well. I worked on different types of tasks starting from mockups design implementation to development server-side business logic and database architecture for high loaded projects. This gave me a rich experience of collaboration with managers, analysts, designers and product owners to specify requirements and produce a quality product. This supplied me a complex vision of development process and project architecture. Last 6 years I successfully worked as a remote developer. I have experience of working in agile Scrum multicultural team. In my last positions, I worked as senior front-end developer. Code review of the team and helping other developers with their tasks were part of my work. In this presentation, I want to tell you about the most significant and interesting projects which I participated in. Some of the projects that I'll show in my presentation, especially those I left years before, can look and work a bit different opposite when I worked on them, but I just want to give you an idea about types and complexity of tasks that I resolved, my experience and responsibilities. I worked as senior Angular developer on a web-based photo editor project called Ribbit. This online editor suggests to users a huge bunch of tools from simple resize, rotate and crop images to creating complicated collages and applying different effects using WebGL. The web-based photo editor Ribbit was a part of a cross-platform family of editors that also includes versions for Windows, iOS, and Android. All versions for different platforms share a common server-side logic and database. Technically, the web version was built with Angular as a main front-end framework, plus NGXS library for Angular to perform application state management. And we used Fabric.js to work with images and WebGL to apply effects. There were also a bunch of third-party API integration into our web editor. For example, we used Google and Facebook user authentication API in addition to the classic login password authorization. Application was integrated with cloud storages Dropbox and Google Drive, Unsplash and Google Photo libraries, and also gave users the ability to use media files from its Instagram and Facebook accounts. My responsibilities on frontend were create and support main architecture aspects like component structure, services, modules, and dependencies management. Implement user interface design and functionality. Optimization and resolving performance issues. Working on data exchange with server-side API, including preparing requirements for backend team. Third-party API integration, including work on backend to handle and keep long-term access tokens and set up permission for the application in consoles of API suppliers. Part of time I also helped to implement some endpoints and backend logic using PHP, Laravel, and MySQL. Main challenge was very frequently changing requirements of the client for design and functionality. But it brought a benefit. It made me more agile during my work, always ready for changes. This video presentation is under development and the full version isn't finished yet. I'm trying to be agile in my daily life and things that I'm doing. So I released this beta version of presentation to follow continuous delivery and minimum viable product principles.